for a long, long time. So I put enough good into the world that goods come back to me. So I really have trouble with looking somebody in the face and lying to them. And so I feel like you guys have been put in a position that I feel as though having conversations with you guys that you've been forced to lie to us, because a lot of the things through no fault of your own seem like they haven't added up. And again, we all are aware that Big Brother has twists. We're all aware that everything else is happening, but the story you came in over time, and I'm not the only one. Yeah, I'm not the only one, and that's why everybody's here, has rung a little hollow, and there's been a couple details because we're all in the house, and we know the process to get in the house.
Would it be hard to make you a part of our house without this element?
If we felt like I haven't had any really meaningful conversations with you two, because I'm afraid of letting it slip that I don't believe the original story. I think there's a lot of things about you that I absolutely connect with, and I think there's a lot of people that would agree with me. But because the original story's sitting there,
like you guys too.
and the original story's sitting there, so I think and people can add other examples, but there's one for me. Like, you're from Edmonton, right? You're from Edmonton. You flew out for a 3-day trip to attend the show and come in the house. Within
There's also
within
certain things
2.5.
that we say
I know you're not allowed to say anything. I know you're of course.
Create havoc for the whole house.
I'm
So
sure that's entirely the case.
What we're doing could possibly be for the benefit of the whole house.
Right.
Do you know
but
what I
I
mean?
think
So,
I think what
Trust us.
I think what I'm trying to say, I guess, is that I don't feel like you guys need to try to support that story.
Well,
you know, like if you're close,
for sure.
there's no way if you're from Edmonton, you pack for 3 days, that you've got a 50-pound duffel bag.
Before this gets like a little
okay. All right.
Is that I haven't been, I told you guys like from the get-go, you asked me why I came in the house and I told you, and I have not brought it up since then.
Right.
It's not been something that I've been like, oh my God, like I can't believe I just came out from the audience and I'm like in the house. I told you yesterday in my story. And for then, it was sort of like, there's going to be no effort on my part to further tell you anything about it. And like you guys know, the show, there is twists. And it could be like, who knows what I'm saying? If anything comes out, could it be negative on me or could it be the whole house?
We have no idea.
So it's just,
we don't know.
I have an idea though. And what I'm trying to tell you is that possibly, but is it really that big of a deal to you guys? And is it a big enough deal for me?
We just want to squat. We don't want you.
But we can't.
Yeah, we know you can't.
You know what I mean? And it's like, and there will be no, and that's the thing is
I guess we're saying plead the fifth so that at least we're all on the same
no
page.
doubt,
that
and
we
for sure,
know
and that's
it's
why,
bold.
and I would rather this. You know what I mean?
A lot,
And I would rather this. You know, and that's the thing is like we know you guys know the game, and like you're saying, we know twists and we know, but we're just telling you like we get what you're saying, and like we felt this when we were told we were coming into the house, we were like, this is the way we're coming into the house, starting on this point. But it's just like you got to do what is for the house. And like the thing is, sometimes if things go the opposite way, everybody gets punished. And that's one of the things where, but we're letting we get where you're coming from, and it is like super sketch.
Plead the fifth.
You know, two people coming in, and like it is like a very like sketchy way to come into the house, and but. Trust us when we say I don't know about Merron because I haven't been hanging out with him that much.
Oh, I'm going to speak my piece. I'm just waiting.
I have not been putting in the effort at all because I'm a very genuine and honest person. And you're right. Like when you come in and you're doing that shit, it's hard. But it's like I told you yesterday, and after that conversation I had, that's the last you've heard of it from me. You know what I mean? I've not said anything else. And the only time I would talk about it is if you guys were asking me about it because I'd be in that position too. But for me, it's like, don't ask questions.
Yeah.
Like if it is a super big deal to you, you can talk to us. But to us, it's like we're here, we're all together now. Like we're the 15 that are in the house. Who cares how we all got in here?
We just didn't want you to. We wanted you to know that it's 15 and not
dumb.
13 and 2 because we know something. Like we wanted to just make it more inclusive.
And like we love you the same way you guys love each other. And like it's hard for us too.
Is there anything you can or cannot confirm that would ease it over for
I don't think
there's nothing
for all of our benefits. I don't think
the way that we were brought in the house.
There may or may not be more to any
I
part.
think you guys will find out. What you need to find out eventually.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there's no Big Brother. Like if there's a reason for you guys to know, you'll find out and then we'll fucking but it's like now, it's like just don't ask, so we don't have to tell because we don't want to.
And for sure.
Everyone wants to put on.
That's what we want to be out there.
Bullshit about the story.
All we'll tell you is
we also don't want you guys worrying about it.
We had 30 seconds.
Okay, yeah.
So as whatever you guys think is based off what we had in 30 seconds.
Okay.
You know.
Straight up.
Yo, let me talk my piece first.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to get a lot out. I want to say my thing too. I don't want to just be sitting here, but if I was part of your guys' group. Two of us came in. I totally get that's weird. That's uncomfortable. Them to the best of my ability, but again, we were not brought here to screw you guys up. So
personally,
we don't know. Maybe I don't know, but personally, like I'm trying to take the time to get to know you guys. Like I pulled some of you guys aside, some of you guys I haven't yet, but I'm trying to get to know everyone and kind of build. Like force like ourselves onto you guys because like it's not going to be natural, of course, because you guys are a group, you're a unit, and like you guys came in together. It's like a bond. Yeah, you guys know the process, and it's awesome that you guys can talk about those things, and it sucks. Like I wish I could be like part of the group that you guys came in. So we are limited to what we can say.
Okay.
That's why we haven't brought it up again.
It's for the house's benefit.
And it's for you guys too. Like. As curious as you can be, which I would be as well.
Yeah.
There's only like so much we can say, so much we could do.
And we knew, we knew there was doubts, like because like that's like, and I really appreciate it. Shows the type of group you guys all are to pull us in one group and talk to us as a unit and like respect us and hear us out. And like if we felt comfortable enough to tell you anything, we would. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
We just want you guys to love us. Just want you to love us.
Yeah, we just want to be comfortable.
Big brother, yeah.
Like further it along. No,
And
that's why we stopped talking about it as soon as we could. As soon as that table combo was up, it was like, we're in now. Let's just start making friends. You know what I mean? Because it's like I'm not like that. Like I'm like that wasn't for my game. That was Big Brother. So it's like I did what I needed to do, and then I pull out as soon as I can. You know what I mean? So
I'm scared to say I really want to do that. I don't know if we've crossed some boundaries already. We're gonna find out if we have. We're gonna find out.
Like, is there a possibility that there was some missing details about the whole process for you guys to get here? Like, is there a possibility that there could be? No. Fair enough.
I mean, like I said, I'm not digging.
All I'm gonna say to that. All I'm gonna say.
You can't.
Yeah. All I'm gonna say
just
is that
walk
like.
in. You know,
I'm sure you guys are gonna find out eventually, but it just can't be from us.
Right. And what?
We know.
I guess what I didn't want is for you to be wandering around going, they all know and nobody's like. I wanted to just be all on the same page.
And anyone just being fake with us too. Like, but the thing is like, I'm glad you guys, it was actually better that you guys thought we were bullshitting because you weren't asking us really about it. You were kind of just like, not gonna play our dance and whatever. And then it helped us because it was like, it would be different if I was like talking with you, Kayla, for the last like 30 minutes and fabricated this whole thing. And then you were just like, wow. But it was just like, we answered your questions and we pulled out when we could because we're not in a position to be lying to you right now. You know what I mean? Like we're new and it's early in the game. It's early in the game.
Any of us would have had to do the exact same thing.
Yeah. So, and just know that like, I'm sure you're gonna find out everything you want to know eventually.
But I just hope we didn't.
For the whole house's benefit, it can't be for us.
I have a question.
Talk to me.
I think I know how you guys got here. I don't want to
Well,
say.
regardless what you think, I
If I
can't. I
say,
can't
can you guys
confirm
nod your
nor
head?
deny.
Nod your head. No.
Sorry, say it again.
No, but it's only because what if I say something now and the whole house goes on slop for a week? Like, what if that happens? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, let's not. Let's not.
Things. Yeah,
Shush,
we were
shush.
told certain things. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason for everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, just beyond all that, we all know what we know. We all know what we can't know. But just now we don't have to
Pretend
like
that
I
we
can have
believe
a
your
real
story because we don't. That's it.
Yeah,
we don't believe your story. That's
we can
it.
just drop it.
Yeah. And if we could, trust me, if we could say anything without giving the impression that
I'm sure you're dying too, if anything.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I just wanted.
The first few days, you know how many don't talk about productions we got because we haven't been able to tell anybody
about our process.
Anybody this, and so we're all like, oh, blah, like it's
So I'm sure it's eating you guys alive.
You're given an impression really quickly, like you're given like a impression from Big Brother, and it gives you the feeling of like what I can do and what I can't and what I can get away with, because there's going to be things where it's just like you're going to tell someone in the house, but we were given the impression of what we had to do, and for the benefit of us as a whole, we're just going to not really talk about it. That's it.
Yeah, fair enough.
All I'm saying is we are now
And know
officially
that other
you
than
guys.
that,
We're you guys. We're you guys now. Like
now it's no longer a house divided to me, you know?
And trust me,
Like where you
like,
guys are separate
we
from
knew,
the group.
Yeah.
It's sketchy. Like
Yeah,
we
it's
know,
so, it looks
we
so
know
sketchy.
You guys
I
are
wa-
dumb.
When I
We know you guys aren't dumb.
Not good of liars.
Yeah.
It's encouraging.
Yeah, that's good to know.
own it up. It's
Well,
fine.
and it's also like good to know that you guys can fucking see through bullshit. So
I would be seeing
like,
through it
shit,
too,
guys.
honestly,
Like,
like,
okay,
for real.
No, but yeah, like we apologize, but it's also like it's Big Brother, so we know
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
understand.
Well, so this made you feel more comfortable now. Like,
Yeah. Oh, most definitely. Yeah.
We're not like walking around pretending.
Yeah, we're you guys. We're just trying to win, just like all of you guys in here.
You
That's
guys
all it
picked
is.
up on that, like.
I didn't.
I know.
I've been like fucking shooting the shit with everybody. But honestly, it's because you guys weren't asking me about anything.
Yeah, I know, but like even though there no words were spoken, at least not until the bit, you can like
How many?
not feel tension, but it's just kind of like I know you guys are wondering.
Yeah.
Like
didn't
whether or
feel
not
that.
you guys like you guys have been fine. I've been talking to people. You guys are cool with
Good.
it.
Now
you
we can
know what I
get to
mean?
know the real you and the
Yeah.
real you, and just everything's behind it.
Yeah. So ask any questions.
No, everything like has been real other than the first 15 minutes of me being here.
Yeah.
So like you guys have seen the real me.
I was gonna say if that wasn't real.
Yeah, like
that's
girl,
what
you've
the
seen
story
like
was
I
just
can
a-
fucking fake that
Yeah.
shit. No, yeah, you know, and that's why it was like quick dish it out, and then never